New to BBC1, Intensive Care. This week, who'll get the one spare bed? The boy in the accident or the woman who's already waited an age? Frustration all round, because that's what life's like in intensive care. In half an hour.
First on BBC1, we're down in the East End.
Nothing worse first thing, is there? I thought it went quite well last night.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Do you know what? The more I get to know David, the more I like him. Didn't you?
I know.
Well, he was here long enough. You must have an opinion.
Well, I've always thought he was okay.
Oh, leave those. I'll come later.
Are you not going to work again? Look, Ian, why don't you just leave it? What does it matter if Phil owns that house?
It matters to me.
Yeah, what if he finds out? He's not going to like it if he hears you've been snooping.
Who's going to tell him? You?
No, of course not.
Right, well, he won't find out, so he can't do anything. Oh, credit me with some intelligence, love. Only stupid people get caught.
Well, it didn't take you long, did it?
What?
To turn into the sort of husband that just grunts one syllable from behind a newspaper.
I'm not that bad, am I?
Yes, you are. Give us that boy. Oh, sorry, Arthur, didn't see you. See, was it?
No, thanks. Would you be kind enough to fill in one of these questionnaires? And one for you too, Phil. Here you go.
Oh, no, you're onto a loser there, Arthur. You can't read all right.
She's winding you up, mate. And there's enough in it, isn't there?
You don't mind filling it in, do you?
What's this? Would you be prepared to work on a voluntary basis towards improving local amenities? What's that mean?
Well, it could mean anything. Clearing some waste ground, doing some digging.
What, without getting paid for it?
That's what voluntary means.
Oh, she's really got it in at me
Oh,
today,
of
hasn't
course
she?
he'll help out, Arthur. You name it, Phil will do it. Digging, cleaning.
Yeah, picking up the syringes from the kids'
Oh,
playground.
OK, I'll collect these later, all right?
Bye,
See you
all right.
later off. Wolford could be a what?
A flowering wilderness.
Oh, flowering. For a minute then, I thought it said something else altogether.
You really can't read, can you?
Right, Grant. You know what they do in the States? Go out for breakfast a lot. Makes sense when you think about it. Not having to eat your own cooking first thing.
It's a stupid idea.
Just making conversation.
Yeah, well, don't bother.
All right, I won't.
You know you ruined my evening
Did I? How come?
by not doing that shift behind the bar.
I couldn't. Be reasonable. How can I be in two places at once?
Yeah, well, you never seem to be here these days, do you?
Here I am.
You never did your shift behind the bar yesterday lunchtime.
Yeah, but Peggy said...
I give the orders round here.
Careful, where are you rushing off to?
I'm taking the dog for a walk. Any objections?
What's got you two in? You lost this time.
My wallet. It's got everything in it, not just me money. My credit card, all my ID. Without that lot, I don't exist. Oh. Where was it?
In your other jacket.
Don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, you'd survive. Big, tough, macho man like you. The man who mashed up Duggan's face.
Don't remind me.
Claire's going on about her computer.
Claire will get our computer, don't worry.
Yeah, but where's the money going to come from?
I'll get it somehow.
How?
I'll rob the bookies.
Oh, Grant, have you finished it? That questionnaire I gave you to fill in. If you have, I'll pick it up later.
What?
Oh, will you finish it by this afternoon?
Look, I'll throw it away.
Looks like I've got a spare one here, look. Why don't we fill it in right now? It'll only take 15 minutes. Shall we do that?
Look, I'm sorry, Arthur. I haven't got time right now. I'll do it later, yeah?
Oh, well, make sure you do, will you? It's important for everyone that lives around here, you know?
Well, surely you must have some sort of central register as to who owns what. Well, who does know, then? Right, well, could I speak to him, please? What time's he going to be back? Roughly. All right, I'll phone again later. Cheers. Well, I haven't had much joy. I mean, these council people, I ask you. I reckon you've got to have an IQ in single figures before they'll employ you. I've been shunting around from department to department. I finally find the bloke who might be able to help me, and guess what? He's in a meeting.
I think you'd be better off down the chip shop, Ian.
No, it's all right. Jason's doing it. He needs the money.
Yeah, well, so do I. I could have worked there today.
You hate working there. Anyway, you don't have to. We're coining it in these days.
So you're just going to sit there and argue on the phone all day?
Probably. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go out shopping or something? Get yourself something nice.
Yeah, I suppose I could have my hair done.
You just had it done.
Yeah, well, I'd like having it done. Makes me feel good. You know, pampered.
Well, I'll tell you what, you do whatever you like. Whatever it takes to make you happy, just do it, eh?
Oh, the songs were lovely, but it was ever so sad. We were all in tears by the end. He dies for love, you see.
What a mug.
You still not back, Peggy?
Yeah. Did you see him while he was out?
Yeah, I did as it goes.
What was he up to?
I don't know, hanging about like a lost soul.
Honestly. Has he said anything to you? You know, about who he's been seeing?
Nah.
Funny, innit?
What is?
Well, he's certainly playing his cards close to his chest with this one, whoever she is.
And why would he do that?
You know what I think? I think he's in love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you may laugh, but one minute he's happy as Larry and the next he's biting everyone's head off. I just don't know why he's keeping us such a secret.
So?
I worry a bit. What if he's got himself involved with someone else who'll mess him around the way Sharon did? He don't need it.
Sharon,
What?
can we talk?
I don't think so.
Look, about last night, I can explain. Sharon, please.
Here you go, Ricky.
Oh, cheers, Phil.
Yeah, don't say I ain't good to you.
Yeah, you're about the only one that is.
Ah,
No, it's true.
things must be bad if all you got's me. Fate worse than death, that is.
I tried, Sharon.
You also didn't try hard enough.
I got stuck there. Mum went swanning off to a show. I couldn't find anyone else to work behind the bar. I tried ringing up the operator, but they kept telling me it was unlisted. I nearly went mental trying to get hold of you.
Really?
Yes, really.
If you'd wanted to, you'd have found a way.
There was nothing else I could do. What are you doing?
I'm going. I've got things to do, even if you haven't.
Don't go.
There's no point hanging around here, is there?
Sharon!
What?
If you knew how much last night meant to me, everything went wrong. You gotta believe me. Just give me one more chance, eh?
He never. But Nigel thumped him. Oh, I wish I'd seen it.
Yes, so do I. Where have you been?
Taking the dog for a walk.
Yeah, but you left me here all on my own.
Well, I don't know how you managed.
Where are you going now?
Taking her upstairs. Where else?
With you can never be sure.
I know, but all the same, you are out of a job now because of Duggan.
Yeah, well, there's not much I can do about that now, is there?
Oh, you could fight it.
Oh, no, Kath. Right now, I want to get on with my life and forget all about him.
Well, I wouldn't let him get away with it. I suppose he does it to someone else.
I'm sure he will.
Well, doesn't that bother you?
Yeah, but...
Well, maybe the last person he did it to took that attitude, and that's why he thought he could get away with doing it to you.
Yeah, maybe, Kath, but right now I don't even want to think about it.
Well, maybe you should.
You didn't. Did. What, you really floored him?
Yeah, more or less. Punched him in the snout.
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
What? What's wrong? He deserved it, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So what's the problem, then?
Look, golden rule number one, right? First of all, make sure there ain't any witnesses. See, technically speaking, Nigel, what you've done, right, is considered a crime. And, we don't really want a record for GBH, do you?
No, I don't.
Next time, seek the advice of the professionals, you know?
Well, there ain't gonna be a next time.
Well, not if you're banged up, there won't be, no.
You don't think he'd,
Could happen, mate. You never know. Right. Well, best of luck and, see you later, yeah?
It's Indy.
Oh, hello, Arthur.
Hello there. Would you like to fill in one of these for me? It's to find out what local people's feelings are about the area.
Well, have I got to do it right now?
Oh, David, have you got a minute, please? Would you like to fill in one of these for me? It's a questionnaire about Walford.
All right, Cindy.
Hi, David.
It's to find out what local people's feelings are about the area.
Sure, you sure that's a good idea?
Give me another one of those, please. For Ian.
Oh, yeah, sure. There you go.
Thank you.
Why are you protecting him?
I'm not.
But if you let him get away with it, that's what it amounts to, doesn't it?
Yeah, but Kath, it's not as if he actually held me down and raped me, is it?
No. But like I said, the next person might not be so lucky.
Do you really think so?
Well, I don't know, do I? But I wouldn't be surprised.
Ah, so this is where you're hiding.
Yeah, turn your back for 5 minutes, I turn into a lush, eh?
Can I get either of you a drink?
No, it's time I went anyway. Must have been slaving away there all morning. I could get quite used to this, couldn't you? Sit around the pub all day.
Yeah, easily. See you, Kath.
Hey, listen, think about what I said, all right?
Yeah, I will.
What was she saying?
I'll tell you in a minute. Been busy?
Just as usual.
I've been rushed off my feet. I don't know what it is, but some days all the kids are in a lousy mood. Turn your back in for 5 minutes and they're pulling one another's eyes out. Bet you're glad that you work with vegetables.
Well, at least they keep their mouths shut.
Sorry? Am I boring you?
No, of course not. I didn't mean it like that.
Kath reckon I should take the matter further, ring head office and make an official complaint.
Do you want to?
Oh, I don't know. Part of me says I should.
Then do.
And part of me wants just to forget all about it.
Well, it's up to you, Debs. I'm with you, whatever you want to do.
Maybe she's right. Maybe if I did do something, I wouldn't feel like such a victim. Maybe I've got to deal with it, like Kath says.
But you have. He's been well dealt with.
No, Nigel, you did that, not me.
Hi.
Been walking off your hangover?
Woody told you I didn't have a hangover.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. You were tired this
I
morning.
was, actually.
What are you doing tonight?
Seeing Chris again, believe it or not.
You're not serious.
Yeah.
Come on, Sharon, a joke's a joke.
Saying my boyfriend's a joke?
Yeah, I am. You're saying he isn't?
No.
Thank God for that.
Like I said, it gets me out the house, all right?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Hold on a minute. Listen, can I call you back later? Yeah, cheers.
Oh, where are you going? Ian?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Beg your pardon?
Hand in his hat. After we lived here all this time.
Sorry, but I was under the impression you were leaving of your own free will.
Because you made it impossible for us to stay.
Excuse me. Have you seen Phil today?
Sorry?
My stepfather, Phil Mitchell.
No, sorry, not today.
So he is the new owner he's placing. Don't worry, it's all right. He's my stepfather.
Well, he asked me not to say.
I don't know why he's making such a big secret of it. Well, don't worry, I won't tell anyone.
But please don't. I promise, Mr. Mitchell. I don't know why he doesn't want anyone to know, but he doesn't.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll do you a deal, all right? I won't tell him you told me if you don't tell him I asked. How's that?
You can't be quiet.
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking about something Phil's saying.
What?
Doesn't matter, it's not your problem.
If it's your problem, it's my problem.
Well, he was pointing out that technically Duggan could have me nicked for assaulting him. Look, I'm sure he won't. I mean, he'd have done it by
no,
now,
that's
wouldn't
it,
he?
then I'm definitely not taking it any further.
No.
What?
You've got to do what you think's right.
Not if you're going to get banged up.
I won't.
You might.
Look, what would you have done if I hadn't said what I just said?
Well, I was going to go inside and phone head office and make an official complaint about Duggan.
Then that's what you got to do. Come on, we're going to do it right now.
If you're sure.
Positive. Come on, we're going to phone head office.
Okay.
You all right, Ricky? Cracked it.
What?
I was right. Phil does own it.
How'd you find out?
Managing agent just let it slip.
OK, so he owns the house. What do you intend to do about it?
Right, well, I was thinking about it, and then Ricky came along and I remembered. Phil turfed him out.
Yeah?
Right, so Ricky's going to help me out on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as he no doubt would if he, say, received a letter saying it was Phil who made him homeless.
Ian, does nothing ever get through to you?
How do you mean?
Weren't you listening to David last night? Did you hear what I said this morning?
Yeah, of course I did, yeah.
Phil is dangerous, Ian. For heaven's sake, you should know that more than anybody.
I know what I'm doing.
But surely they won't be allowed to build it. It'd be a health hazard.
Well, who's going to care? As long as someone's getting their palm well greased for pushing through the planning permission without too many questions being asked.
What's going on?
Oh, your dad says they're talking about building an incinerator around here.
Oh, brilliant. When do we get the toxic waste dump?
Next year, probably.
Yeah, Dad'll start bringing home giant mutant vegetables from his allotment.
Well, I'm glad you two find it funny.
So you think it's definite, then?
I don't know, but enough people mention it to get me worried.
Well, might never happen. Listen, do you want Vicky to stay here tonight? You and Sharon could go out for a drink if you fancy.
Sharon's got a date.
Oh, yeah? Who with?
A bloke called Chris.
What's he like? Don't be like that. He's probably very nice. And anything's got to be an improvement on Grant, isn't it?
Still not going to tell me who she is?
Don't be so nosy.
I'm not. Just interested. You're really keen on her, aren't you?
Maybe.
You know, Blossom could run that cafe without me. I ain't had such an easy time in years.
Yeah, you can't beat having someone working for you, can you? I mean, take Ricky here. I give him all the hard jobs, and he doesn't.
No, well, you pay me, don't you?
Yeah, that's true. And I thought you did it out of love for me.
Sorry.
You want a drink?
Yeah, I'll have a pint.
Really got to. Hey, Mum, any chance of a bit of service? Where you been?
Give us a break. I've only got one pair of hands.
Always granted.
3 guesses.
The mystery girlfriend.
Exactly. You see, Kathy knows him better than you do. He's being ever so secretive. I don't know why.
Or maybe she's got something wrong with her.
That's what bothers me.
What, you mean she's really a bloke?
No.
Mum didn't mean that at all.
Sorry.
Cheers, mate.
Hey, do you think I should join an aerobics class? It'd be something to do, wouldn't it? I had to get really fit and burn off some energy.
Right.
What are you doing?
Write a letter to Ricky. Tell him why he had to leave his bedsit so suddenly.
I see.
You think I shouldn't be doing it?
Ian, what does it matter? You're going to do it anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think I will join an aerobics class.
So, am I forgiven?
I'm here, aren't I?
Mum keeps asking questions about what I'm seeing.
She would, wouldn't she?
Of course, she doesn't know it's you, not yet.
No, not yet.
There you go. It's better, isn't it? So you're right now, then?
Fine, thanks.
What was all that about?
He was on last night.
What, fancied his chances, did he?
I don't think so. He's just friendly.
Friendly, is that what you call him? You better stop looking over here. I'll go and have a word with him.
I'd rather you didn't.
Sorry. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why did you come here with me tonight? I mean, I take it you do want to be here with me.
Yeah. I think so.
Which means you must care about me. Just a little bit. See, I made you smile. Or do you?
What?
You know, care about me.
Of course I do.
Well, the amount it's eating, the gamekeeper will certainly be happy.
Are you watching this?
Not really.
See what's on the other side?
No, no, Bubba.
What?
I didn't say anything.
Give me a look.
Did I?
Look, have I done something to annoy you?
No.
I see.
Oh, I've had enough of all this. What? You're driving me crazy.
What have I done?
No, what I want to know is what I'm supposed to have done. Every time I look at you, you try and make me feel guilty about something.
No, I'm not. Where are you going?
Out.
Vicky, don't read, darling. Go straight to sleep. What's going on?
Will this do?
Yeah. This should be okay.
So here we are again. Just you and me. So, what happens now?
He's just in a mood. I wouldn't read anything into it.
I think he's sorry you married me.
God, I don't think so.
You know what it is next week, don't you? It's 3 years since Jill died.
Yeah, I know.
You think that's what's wrong with Michelle?
I don't know. I mean, it could be.
Sometimes I almost envy her.
You can't be jealous of someone who's died.
You can't compete with him either.
Look, you're going to be here for a while.
Yeah?
I'm just going to nip out and get some chips. Will you listen out for Vicky?
Go ahead. I'm not going anywhere.
Do you want anything?
No, thanks.
I love this song. Reminds me of me and you.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, I'm definitely having this played at my funeral. Either this or something by Motorhead.
You're insane.
Yeah, I know. But then again, I can't, because if I was insane, I wouldn't know that I was, would I? I mean what I said, though. I definitely want this played at my funeral. And you better be there, because if you don't come to mine, then I definitely ain't coming to yours.
Don't you worry. I wouldn't miss it for anything.
So where's he hiding these days?
Who, Ian?
Yeah, every time I come in here, it looks like he's got you slaving away. Still, typical Ian, eh?
I think about you all the time. I even dream about you. I do. I had this dream about you the other night. I dreamt you were laying beside me like you always used to.
Oh, yeah? And then what?
Then I woke up, and you were looking at me, and you went, "Hello, Grant."
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. And I felt really happy. Until I realised it was only a dream. "Hello, Grant," you said. Do you ever think about the future?
Sometimes.
I can't.
Why not?
I get scared about being on my own without you. When you look ahead...
What?
What do I figure? What's that mean?
Well, you know, that I feel much the same way.
Do you mean that?
Yeah.
What? Really, really, really mean that?
Yeah.
You know?
Drink up, please, everyone. Time for you all to be thinking of going home.
What's that handwritten one off? Can't make it out.
Well, what would you prefer to see in the area? A, nursery provision. B, landscaping and improvement of parks and recreational areas. Or C, an atmosphere-polluting incinerator that could cause child asthma to quadruple overnight.
Put me down for the incinerator. What the world's overpopulated, isn't it? Look, put me down for whatever you want, all right?
Landscaping, do?
Yeah, fine.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Finish your drinks, please. If you don't want to go home, I do.
Look, can't we meet tomorrow and finish this off?
Look, I've got a better idea off. Why don't you just fill it in for me, yeah?
Well, that's not honest, is it?
Well, I ain't got a problem with that. Have you?
Well, yeah.
Look, I'll tell you what, Alf, you've got my permission to put in there whatever you want. And I'll swear on the Bible that I said that, all right?
Well, if you're absolutely sure.
All right, bro. All right, mate. Well, you're back a bit early, ain't you? What's she on a curfew or something, is she?
Mother Superior likes the girls to be in their cell before closing time.
What'd he say?
Nothing.
Well, why is he back so early?
You know, most mums worry when their sons stay out too late.
Yeah, but I ain't most mums, am I?
Look, Phil, I'll leave this with you, OK?
Look, Alf, please, just do it for me, will you?
You know what I think? I think he's seeing someone who's married. That's what I think.
Wait, me and Mum want to know who she is.
All in good time, bruv.
The Carlisle Committee rules are not hard and fast, but could have prevented some ministerial career moves.
Do you want some tea, Shell?
No, thanks.
Stick a film on in a few minutes.
I'm gonna turn and show. I'll see you in the morning.
No,
Night, Mark.
Night, Sharon.
Oh, that's better.
A good night.
Yeah?
Where'd you go?
Wine bar.
How is Chris?
Same as usual.
How'd you get home?
Taxi.
Oh, I didn't hear one.
No, I nipped out the lights at the road.
Why?
Save the driver getting caught up in a one-way system.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah.
You going to see him again?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure you will. I mean, he seems really keen on you, this Chris. You liar.
What do you mean?
I saw you.
What?
I said I saw you. With him.
Yeah, Mum.
What?
Made you a cup of tea.
So, you had a good night, did you?
Yeah, I did.
I can see you did.
How?
Oh, I can read you like a book.
You don't read books.
No, but if I did,
What?
I'd have you filed under true romance.
Look, I know it must look bad.
Look bad? Sharon, how could you, after all the things you said to me about Grant?
Yeah, and I meant
I
them.
mean, don't you remember what he was like? Have you completely forgotten all the things he's done to you?
Of course I haven't forgotten.
But Sharon, you came back here right on top of the world, and now you're prepared to chuck it away just like
I'm
that.
not.
Oh, but why don't you see? If you get back with Grant, you're going to lose everything.
I've already lost everything.
Yes, because of Grant.
That is what I'm trying to tell you.
What? What are you trying to tell me?
I'm not getting back with him. I'm only letting him think I am.
You can't be serious.
I am.
You're crazy.
I know what I'm doing.
No, I think you're kidding yourself. I mean, why bother, Sharon, eh? Why not just forget all about him?
Because I hate him.
Yeah, but that's the way it's always been with you two, isn't it? A love-hate relationship. Please, Sharon, don't do this.
Why not?
Because I think you're kidding yourself. I think you really do want to get back with them, only you can't admit it.
No, Michelle, you got it wrong. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to get even with Grant if it's the last thing I do. I'm going to make him wish he'd never been born.
A new documentary series in intensive care next on BBC1, while on BBC2 shortly there are one-day cricket highlights.